The 10.1 megapixel sensor in the EOS 40D is based on the one found in the EOS 400D, but it has been completely redeveloped and now features an improved micro lens design for better light gathering ability and an improved signal-to-noise ratio. Despite the larger number of smaller pixels in this camera, the image noise levels remain the same as those found on the EOS 30D, itself a camera known to produce very noise-free images. For photographers who want complete control of their exposures and ISO settings, the ISO range, from ISO 100 to ISO 1600, is now settable in third stop increments and also includes an ISO 3200 setting for shooting in very low light conditions. To access the ISO expansion setting, you need to press the menu button, scroll to the Custom Function tab and select Custom Function Group 1, Exposure. If you scroll through to number 3 and set it to On, you will now be able to select the H ISO 3200 setting on the camera. The reason ISO 3200 can only be accessed through the Custom Function menu rather than as a standard setting is because the noise levels at 3200 may be unacceptable. The setting is provided for when you really need to get a shot in very poor light, as a shot with image noise is undoubtedly better than no shot at all. If you are shooting in low light with high ISO settings, then you can make use of Custom Function 2.2, High ISO Noise Reduction. This will lower noise levels throughout the ISO range, as noise reduction is applied at all ISO speeds, but it is most effective from around ISO 800 upwards. If you do turn this custom function on, then bear in mind that the maximum burst in continuous shooting will decrease to 8 frames, no matter what image recording quality you have set. This is due to the extra processing that needs to be carried out by the camera. Like the EOS 1D Mark III, the EOS 40D features a Digic 3 image processor. The Digic 3 processor retains the same image characteristics as the Digic 2 processor found in previous cameras, but it can process data 1.7 times faster. This is how the camera manages to deal with all the data from the 10 megapixel sensor when you're shooting flat out at 6.5 frames per second. To take full advantage of the redesigned sensor, the signal output of the EOS 40D is converted to 14-bit rather than 12-bit. This provides 16,384 colours per channel, as opposed to the 4,096 colours per channel of a 12-bit image. What this gives you is images with smoother tonal gradation and better colour depth, making them really stand out. If you use the Digital Photo Professional software supplied with the camera to convert to 16-bit TIFF files from your RAW or SRAW original files, you will benefit from the maximum range of colours available. Even if you shoot in JPEG format, which can only have a maximum of 8 bits per channel, you will still benefit from the 14-bit signal processing. Your JPEG files will exhibit smoother tonal range and greater colour depth, even with saturated and high contrast images.